How are we doing, YouTube? Stevie here. Turn that down like that, maybe a little bit better. Light's kind of weird. I don't know if you can see. Is that light flashing? That might be kind of annoying. I may have to erase this. I'll see how it goes. I'm down here at Hopkinsville, Kentucky on a Friday night, January the 5th. What time is it? 5:21. Down at a Walmart, D.C. Well, spring is coming because I just brought down a load of garden stuff to the Walmart, D.C. So, but for some reason, you know how these Walmarts are kind of weird. I was looking to see somebody's walking across the parking lot there. Okay. You know these Walmart DCs are kind of weird. You got to unhook, back in the door, unhook, and then go to a bobtail area to park. You also, anyway, so there isn't a lot of bobtail parking here actually, and I was parked in a different spot, but then one of the spots opened up in the bobtail parking. Before I was parked in front of a trailer, and or some trailers. I thought, you know what, I'm going to move just in case a spotter needs one of these trailers I'm parked in front of, in case I decide to give me a little cat nap, which I don't think I'll get because I don't seem very tired. But my ear just hits for some reason. Anyway, there's a day cabber. So he's down here all the time because he's a day cab, so he's not very far away. Not a Walmart truck, but somebody else. And he couldn't find a parking spot either. But now he's pulled up kind of kitty corner from me with his lights flashing, waiting to get unloaded. Might have to have that thing flashing for 2 hours in front of my truck. Ay. Pros. That's a pro driver. He's out of the way. Truck shut off. He don't need them flashers on. You got to have your flashers on when you're running around in a Walmart. But now when you're sitting waiting to get, in the parking spot. Ay. And you know how Walmarts are. If they got 2 hours, they ain't going to call me for them bills until 1 hour and 50 minutes. And I was on time. And on time means a half hour early for me. And I've been off duty for 33 minutes, and there was 18 minutes getting in to get parked and get my bills turned in. So they can actually wait another hour and a half, because then I'll get my 2 hours back. Anyway, I rambled on about nothing for 2 minutes. Hopefully this slide isn't too bad. But I'm just going to talk a little bit about the money load of the week in trucking. And there's the two most important loads that you will do all week long. The two very most important. And it's the first load of the week, because that's the one that gets you out of the house and making revenue. Not sitting around till Monday afternoon, or picking up one Monday to deliver on. You're going to load it Monday and not deliver it till late Tuesday, so you actually lost 2 days on that load. The load that gets you out and gets you at your first delivery Monday morning. You want to be at your first delivery of the week on Monday morning. That's the first most important load. The second most important load, which is actually the most important load. The first is important. The second load is the most important. Is the last load of the week. Because the last load of the week is all your money. It doesn't really matter if you're an owner-operator, or if you're a lease operator, or if you're on an 80/20 company. It all kind of breaks down about the same. You got 1 day a week to pay the company. So if you're an 80/20 company, 20% is 1 day a week. You run 5 days a week. So the first 20% is the company's. So everything you do on Monday goes to them. You're going to have to do probably at least a day for expenses for the truck payment, or your lease payment, or your insurance or, you know, that kind of stuff. The truck's going to get its money. And then you're going to have, depending on how hard you run, miles wise, you're going to have another day for fuel. So you're up to 3 days of the week is going to other people. All those people are going to get paid before you get paid. And then, depending on what kind of operation you run, somewhere in between, once in a while you get down into Wednesday, but usually it's Thursday sometime or Friday, especially if you're like in a high dollar lease, like a Schneider lease, you don't get paid till the 5th day of the week. There's a Schneider truck trailer just went by, didn't have half the wheels on it. Must be a local, or one of their yard trailers. Yeah, it didn't have one tire on that front axle. You couldn't see that, I don't know why I told you about it. But anyway, it takes that 4th or 5th day before you get paid. So, like this week, the last thing in the world I wanted to do was run on a Friday night, especially being all the way down in Kentucky on a Friday night. I won't get home till Saturday about noontime. And I wouldn't have taken this load if one of the criteria wouldn't have qualified, but I didn't really work Monday. That's New Year's Day. I did go out Monday afternoon late and get pretty close to my shipper, or my receiver. I was loaded over the weekend. I'm always loaded over the weekend, if I can be. I'm always loaded over the weekend. Or my trailer is at Markham loaded, so I can go fetch it on Sunday. But, so I always try to be at my first delivery Monday morning. And then, but since I really didn't work Monday, this is actually only 4 days of work. And just the way the loads worked out, my normal Evansville load wasn't there, but my reload was there that I like to protect, and I don't like everybody else to get it. So I took this load, which is a little farther down into Kentucky than I normally care to go. It paid okay, the rate was okay. And then I'll deadhead up at 80 miles back up to Evansville and get my normal reload out of Berry Plastic. It's a drop and hook. I'll pick it up tonight yet. And then I'll either go to, I'll see how many hours I got left. And I may go back up to Cayuga, or Carlisle, I mean. Or I'll just stay down in Evansville and then get up early in the morning. But I'll be home tomorrow by noontime, or shortly after, with my preloaded trailer. And then I'll be able to leave early Monday morning for next week. Because I don't want to, if I have a terrible start to the week this week, I don't run over the weekend and then have to reset, use all my hours, because I didn't make enough money this week that I got to make sure, I try to make sure that I don't cannibalize next week for this week, because I don't want to reset during the week. I want to reset on Saturday and Sunday when most places are closed. I don't want to work on Saturday and Sunday and then have to reset on Monday and Tuesday, because that just mucks up next week. So I try not to do that. But the money load of the week is the Friday load. That 5th day of the week, that one is all yours. And that's the money load. That's the one you got to get. And even when you want to go home, say, I don't want to truck today. I want to go home. Nope, you make yourself go. You make yourself go. Especially because in Northwest Indiana, well, all across the Midwest, next week we got some foul weather coming in. So who knows what we'll run next week. So right now the roads are still good and dry. So you need to get it while you can. And anyway, so it's 9:20 already. I might do another one of these videos about this in a little bit, because I'm gonna, like I said, I might have 2 hours to sit here. This might be part 1, and then I'll do another one. So God bless everybody. We'll talk in soon.